Hey everybody! I haven't done one of these for a little bit, so we are here. Finny and I are down here on the beach today. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'll turn around so you can see over my shoulder. Super pretty. It's unbelievable for a November day. We've had a lot of rain, so today is gorgeous. So I promised Finny we'd have a beach day today. I have been debating where we're going to spend the winter because we want to be stationary for a while. So we're spending a couple of weeks here. And I thought we were going to stay in Monroe. I've made reservations. Hear the seagull. But then when we came back here to the beach, it felt like coming home. And my big kids have both expressed an interest in staying here for the winter. And of course, that's where Finny would rather be, regardless of the fact that the other place that we were planning to stay has an open playground, where here we don't have that. So we may be doing that. One of the things I thought it was kind of an interesting thing is having some interesting interactions with people. So when I went to one of the campgrounds that we've been at, the lady who greeted us at the front gate seemed super rude, and I was really disappointed because we haven't had that experience so far. And then my kids were playing, and one of my kids, threatened to beat the crap out of my other kid or something. It was a conflict between my two older boys who were out at the playground. And there was this nosy woman who apparently walks around the campground with her little dog looking for somebody to turn in for something. So I had this woman who I thought was mean and nasty come pounding on my door with the tattletale lady. And so I was thinking, gosh, I just left that whole experience feeling really negative about both women and about my experience with that particular campground. Oh, there goes my heron. And so I thought, before I leave, I'm going to go talk to the lady who is at the gate, the woman whom I had the first negative experience with, and then she was the one who came to the door. She's also one of the park rangers there. So anyway, I thought, I'm going to go talk to her about this experience, because I feel like I don't want to leave it the way it is, or I won't want to come back. And so I hear your music. Yes, are you singing? So I went and I had a nice long chat with her and discovered that she is actually a very nice person. But while I was standing there talking to her, I discovered why she could sometimes be quite crabby because people are not nice. I always try to be polite and kind to the people that we meet, especially people who are working some sort of customer service. And as I was standing there listening to her talk to this woman who was trying to come into the park, who had reservations, there are two parts to that campground. What? Is Michael Myers? Okay, we got Michael Myers on the beach. You see any scary serial killers? Anyway, and there's half the campground is up on one side on a hill and has full hookups, and the other side is down by the river and doesn't have full hookups. And the woman was seriously angry because there were no open sites in the full hookup portion of the campground. And she was yelling at this woman who runs the front gate. And it suddenly occurred to me why she's cranky. And I thought, I wouldn't want her job either. And I'm really glad that I went down and talked to her, because it totally changed my perspective of how she is. And I think it's important, because I think so often we only see a quick glimpse of people, and we look at them and we categorize their behavior, and we just think, oh, they're not somebody I want to know, or they're not a nice person, or what a trashy way to treat people, or whatever. And we don't have any idea why they are perhaps behaving that way. So after a long conversation with her, I discovered she's actually quite lovely, and she's sort of new to this whole thing too, and people are nasty to her. So I still don't know where we're going to spend the winter, if we'll go back there, or if we might try to stay here, just because we all seem to love the beach the most. And really, it did feel like coming home when we came back here. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that. I know this isn't going to be a very long video, but I did think it was interesting, because So often we meet people and either we click or we don't click. And I've met lots of people on this journey that I click with right off the bat and have had, great experiences with, and I think they're just lovely people. And then there are some people where I just think, oh, they're so not nice. And then discover that there's a reason that they aren't always very kind. And maybe underneath they are actually a wonderful human being. So anyway, that's it for me today. I just thought I'd check in, and I hope you guys are all having a great day.